Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are going to see some interesting facts about the dictionaries. Okay, so let's get started. The first interesting facts about the dictionaries are that they are dynamic and mutable. Means the dictionaries are mutable, which means you can change their content without changing their identity. Okay, means by easily accessing the keys you can change its values. So let's see that. So first of all, we have a dictionary with us. Okay, then then we have to change in that dictionary there is name and age. So what we are going to do, we are going to access the age and then we are going to update the age. Okay, by means we are going to change our content. So let's do that. So as you can see, first we have printed our dictionary, the normal dictionary, name and age. Okay, then we have make changes to it, means we have update the age and then we are printing the dictionary again. So now you can see two different dictionaries with age ages are different. In the first dictionary, the age is 25, and in the second one, the age is 26. Okay. Now let's do what? Now let's uh, give a key which is not present in our dictionary. So we access my underscore date and then we put city in it and we gave a value New York to it. Now let's see what is going to happen when we are going to add city and New York to it, because this city and New York is not present in our dictionary. So let's execute the cell. Now you will see that when that particular key is not present, then it will add that key and value pair to our dictionary. Okay, so now city and New York is an item of my underscore dictionary. Okay, let's move forward. Let's see the next interesting fact about the dictionary, that keys must be immutable and unique. Immutable means that keys cannot be changed. Okay, so whatever the keys will be, if you are storing the keys in strings, numbers, tuples, or float format, it should be, means they are immutable and it should be unique. Okay, so let's see that. Yeah, so we have a dictionary with us, my underscore dict, in which we have taken 1 comma 2, a tuple. Okay, and then we have give a value tuple underscore key to it. Okay, then we have a string key name in which the value is Alice. Then we have a float key 3.14 and the value is pi. Okay, so when we executed the cell, we got our dictionary, means they are unique. But what will happen add if we'll add a duplicate, means one more key, like if means a key which is already present in our dictionary. Suppose when we'll make it a duplicate key, means here you can see we have 1 comma 2 with us, a tuple, and then we again added 1 comma 2, but the value is different. The value is 2 underscore tuple underscore key, and here the value is tuple key. So let's see what value will be kept when we'll execute the cell. So now you will see 1 comma 2 tuple has the value 2 underscore tuple underscore key, then there is name, and then there is 3.14. Means this value has been removed, or you can say changed with the updated value of the same key. Means if you'll put same keys inside your dictionary, so what will happen? Whatever the last updated value, that will be stored and the previous one will be removed. Means here the tuple key was the previous one, then it got the same key, and whatever the last value of that key was, 2 underscore tuple key, that will be stored. Okay, so keys are immutable, you cannot change the key, and then it should be unique also. If it is not unique, then it will take the last value of that key. Okay, then the next interesting fact about the dictionaries are efficient lookup time. It means that it has a constant time complexity. So if you are performing our operation, means suppose if you have to look up, if you have to perform lookups in our dictionary, or if you have to perform insertion or deletion, it has a constant time. for performing the action. Means the execution time inside the dictionary does not depend on the size of the input data. Okay, means whatever the input data is, it does not depend on that. So whatever the time required to complete the operation for performing any operation, it remains the same regardless of the input size. Means whatever the operation you want to perform, it will be same. So suppose here we are accessing B. Okay, means we want to print the value for B. So the accessing time will be same 2. So you can change this to an integer value also. Then also the time will be same. Okay, so that is the thing. Then the next interesting fact about the dictionaries are that the iteration means we can iterate over the keys, then we can iterate over the values also, and then we can iterate over the items also, means the with the key value pair also. So let's first iterate over the keys. So for iterating over the keys, first of all, we have the dictionary with us in which name and age is there. Then we want to iterate over the key. So what we did here, for key in my underscore dect, we printed the key. Okay, now this name key is not denoting that it is a key, it's just a variable. Okay, so now it is just printing the name and age. Okay, now if you want to iterate over the values, then what you can do, then for value in my underscore date, you can apply the values method in your dictionary name. Okay, with the help of the dot operator. Then when you'll print the value, so now the output will be, it will iterate over the values Alice and 25. Okay, now after that, when you want to iterate over the key value pair both, so what you can do, first you have to take two variables, key and the value, because you have to iterate over, you want to iterate over the both. Then in the my underscore date, you have to apply a method items, just like you applied the method values for the getting the values. There is a method items for getting the items, means for both key and value. And then you have to print the key and value. Let's see the output. So now you will get the key, then the value, then the age, and then its value. Okay. Okay. So the next interesting facts about the dictionaries are that like the list comprehension, we can easily apply the dictionary comprehension also. The things which need to be remembered for applying dictionary comprehension is that the curly braces. That in list we have to keep it inside the square braces. In dictionary we have to keep inside it in the curly braces. Okay. And and the second thing to remember is the output. In dictionary, as we know, we have a key value pair, and for separating the key with the value, we use a colon. So same thing will go in the output time. What output we need, so we have to separate it with a column. So what output here we are creating a dictionary comprehension for getting the squares. Okay, squares of a range from 1 to 5. So what output we need? We need X as a key. And so whatever the number range will be, so we need the number. Then at the value place, we want the squares. So what we did here, X multiplied X means whatever the number will be, it will be multiplied with itself and it will give you the squares. Then after that, we applied the iteration for X in range, and the range is starting from 1. It's going till 5. It will go till 5 because 6 is exclusive. And then we are printing the squares. Let's see what the value, what is the output. So 1, 1, 1 square is 1, then 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, and 5, 25. We are getting the squares of all the numbers from 1 to 5, okay, using the dictionary comprehension. Okay. Now, the next interesting facts of default values of the dictionaries are that we can get the default values. Okay, how we can get the default values? So there are two ways for getting the default values. One is using the get method of the dictionary, and one is by using the default dict method from the collection module. Okay, so let's first see the get method of the dictionary. So we have a dictionary with us, that is my underscore dict, in which we have name and the value of name, that is Alice. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to use the get method to get the particular value of a key. But if that key is not present, then it will give you a default value. Okay, so this is the use of the get method. So let's execute the cell. So I want to get the key age, but that key age is not present in my underscore dict. So a default value got printed, not found. So why this not found got printed? Because we have mentioned here that first we have mentioned the age in the get method. That age is the key which we want to get. But if that particular age is not present, then give me this. Okay. So this is the default value not found. So we are getting. So now if I'll change this age to name, so it will give you the value because name is present. But if I'll change it to age or suppose city, so it will give you not found because that particular key is not present on dictionary. So that's why it's giving us the default value. Okay. Now we can give default values using the default dict function also, which is present in the collection module. So because we have to import that particular function only, so we are using this way of importing from collection import default dict. Then we are creating an object, and in this default dict function, we are mentioning the integer type, the class. So the class will be integer. Then using this object dd, we are giving a default value for a. So we are accessing a and then we are giving 1 to it. Then b and we are giving 2 to it. And let's print dd. So now you will get a default dictionary of class integer which has the value a1 and b2 in it. Okay. Now the next interesting fact about the dictionaries are that uh, with the version 3.9, now you can use this union operator for adding, or you can say for merging two dictionaries. Okay. So let's execute the cell. So now you can see A1, B2 and C4. But one more thing. There are two B's, one B in dict1 and one B in dict2. Okay. But which value of B we are getting? We are getting the value of dict2. That is 2 here. So whatever the last value of that particular means, suppose if there are two similar keys or two same keys, so whatever the last value of that particular key will be, that will be stored. So suppose if I'll interchange the values in dict2, now I'll make it 3 and in dict1 I'll make it 2. So now we will get 3 here because as you can see we have written dict2 at the end. So it is checking dict2 at the last. So at last it's getting this B. Earlier it has B with the value 2, but then in the dict2 it got B with 3. So that's why it's keep B with 3. Okay. So that is the difference. Then the next interesting fact of the dictionary is that uh, the keys, values, and item methods, which returns the dictionary view objects, which are used for giving returning the view objects of the dictionaries, are dynamic. Means it reflects the changes in the dictionary. Okay, let's understand this thing with an example. Now we have a dictionary with us, name and age. Okay, name Alice and age 25. What we did, we have to just view the keys. So we created an object for that and we stored my underscore dict dot keys. Okay. So now in this keys underscore view, we have our keys only. So let's print keys view. So we got dict underscore keys, name and age. Okay. Now what we'll do, we have to add one more key to it. Okay. So that key is city and value is New York. So we know that if that particular key is not present, so in this way, that particular key and value will get added to our dictionary. And then we have to print this key underscore view. So now you will see that we didn't make changes to our this method. We just added our dictionary, means we added our new key value pair and we printed again the key underscore view. So then also this city key, we got the output city, but the city we have added after this keys. So this means that this is dynamic. If you applied here also and you will make the use of that particular object here, then also that changes will reflect here also. Okay. So that is the meaning that the dictionary views objects are dynamic and it reflects the changes in the dictionary. Then the next interesting feature of the dictionaries are that they are ordered dictionaries. It means that the dictionaries maintain a certain order. It means whatever the value at which time it has been inserted, it will be uh, printed in same order only. Suppose I have inserted second at first place and first at second place and third at the last place. So when I'll print my dictionary, it will not be shuffled. Whatever the order of insertion is, in that order it will be get printed. If I have inserted second at the first place, then second only will get printed at the first place. Okay. So if I'll interchange, uh, wait a second. If I'll interchange the second with first and this first with second, so now first will get printed first and second will get printed at the second place and third will get printed at the third place, because first is getting inserted first, second is getting inserted at the second, and third is getting inserted at the last. That's why. So whatever the insertion order is, it will get printed in that order only. Okay. Then the last interesting facts of the dictionaries is that it has several methods which are very handy uh, for different purposes. There are different functions available in the dictionary. Okay. So first of all, we have a my underscore dict dictionary in which there is name and age. Then let me comment these lines. Yeah. So now there is a method called set default. Okay. Which is a method of a dictionary. Now in this method, what will happen if there is a key? Okay. And we don't know the value of that key. So using this method, we can for certain time we can just keep, means we can give a default value for that key. So now when you'll execute the code, so you will see name, age got printed, but in the city a default value got printed that is unknown. Okay. So now using the update method, you can add a value to that. So how to add? First take the update, then in the update provide the updated dictionary. So with the dictionary in which age, we want to update the age with 25 to 26, and from unknown to New York, you want to update the city. So we wrote the city and then we wrote New York. Let's execute the cell and now print the dictionary again. So now you will see your dictionary has been updated with age and city, with age 26 and city New York. Okay. Then let's remove items. So there is a method in dictionary for removing the item, that is pop method. That pop method, inside the pop method, you have to mention the key, that the key you want to pop, and we have to store in the object. Then we are printing the age object, that what age got popped out, and then we are printing the dictionary. And let's execute the cell. So now you will see that 26 get popped out, and when we print the dictionary, so there is no age now because we have popped out the age. Okay. Then there is one more method, pop item, which is used to remove the last item present in the dictionary. So we want to print the item after the pop item is applied and then the dictionary. And let's see. So the item that got popped out is city, New York, and then the dictionary left it with us is name and Alice. Okay. Then at last there is a clear method which is used to clear our dictionary. Okay. So how to apply that method? Just write the name of our dictionary, then apply dot clear. And now let's just print the dictionary and let's see at the end what we are getting. So we are getting an empty dictionary. So yeah, when we'll apply the clear method, so it will just clear all the items present in our dictionary and it will return us an empty dictionary. Okay. So these were some interesting facts about the dictionaries. I hope you like it and hope it will be very helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video.